Thank you very much, and good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It's nice to be with you at the third edition of the Nigeria Diaspora Investment Summit. Let me appreciate His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Oshibajo, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, GCON, who has been part of this summit from day one, and who will be our keynote speaker today and also declare the summit open. The Vice Chairman, Senate Committee on Diaspora, who will be speaking to us tomorrow, Senator Lori Egbe will be speaking to us tomorrow. He's been with us through, he was with us last year. Thank you, Senator. My sister, Honorable Tolulokwe Akode Shadikwe, will be speaking to us tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. Our own Honorable Minister of Finance, Hajia Zainab Ahmed, thank you again for all your support for the Diaspora Commission. We look forward to hearing from you. The Honorable Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Zuberi Dada, you'll be hearing from him in a moment too. Honorable Minister of State, Mines and Steel Development, Dr. Oga, the Gambian High Commissioner, Ambassador Tal, thank you for joining us. And of course, our sister in the UK, Right Honorable Helen Grant, who will also be joining us, and a worthy Nigerian in the diaspora. And all my brothers, Jelani, all speakers, Yewani Sadiku, Jumoke Oduwole, we thank all of you, participants, speakers, teachers, investors. A very good afternoon to everybody. Now, it's my honor and privilege to welcome you all to this third edition of the Nigeria in Abuja. Yes, this art of times, we know, dealing with COVID-19, dealing with NSAS here in Nigeria, indeed it's tough. But in the middle of all that, we have good news. Just this week alone, 8 Nigerians, in fact, just yesterday, 8 Nigerians at the same time got drafted into the NBA in America. 8 of them from Naji, Okoro, Oturu, at the same time. And just also, very recently, just two days ago, Tinuke Oyediro in the UK, at the same time, won 2 Guinness World Records in sports on the same day, at the same time. Well, we're celebrating that good news of Dr. Okoje, who was enrolled into the NASA Hall of Fame. These are all Nigerians in the diaspora, and that is why, and this is just in 1 week. I'm not talking about the US elections where 3 Nigerians got elected, 2 Nigerians actually, Esther and Oyalowo, and also an African American. Listen to this. We all celebrated him as a Nigerian, an African American, born African American. But years ago, he changed his name to Nigerian name. He became Nnamdi Chukwuocha. And he became a Nigerian. He said, I'm Nigerian in spirit, in birth, and married a lovely Igbo lady. He won his election. I spoke to him last week, and he's proudly Nigerian. So we have to continue to celebrate ourselves as Nigerians wherever we are in the world. And we will heal. We will heal. We will work together. At the end of it all, we'll build a stronger, united nation. Don't let the challenges hold us back. We will survive. And we'll go to where we truly belong, the top of the mountain. I remember that a few years ago, we keep using that example, when Ireland had a problem, it took on 1,000 Irish diaspora to save Ireland from recession. We can do even much more for our country, Nigeria. Now, the first edition of this summit, we had about 300 participants. Second edition, about 700. Today, we have thousands. We have to admit that is because it's also a virtual summit. And as we said, and as Dr. Badewa said in her remarks, hopefully as we move on, this is going to be a hybrid event, and thousands of Nigerians all over the world will continue to participate at this summit. We have several success stories that we'll be sharing with you as we move on in this summit. You'll be hearing from those who participated last year before, and what they've been able to achieve. Please stay tuned for that, because we have very many interesting success stories from our last summit. So why are we doing this here today? To establish a platform where diaspora investors can interact with potential sponsors, partners, collaborators, and government agencies with a direct roundtable for mutual benefits. So that is why we're here today. And as Dr. Badewa said, the areas we're focusing on: healthcare, education, agribusiness, the creative industry, entertainment, sports, telecommunications, ICT, fintech, manufacturing, real estate. We'll be focusing on all that today and tomorrow. I'd like to ask why the summit and what are the benefits. I'll tell you that it is important for all Nigerians in the diaspora to attend this summit, and I'm glad you are already doing that. This summit will strengthen your investment profile. It will expand your business network in Nigeria, showcase global best practices, provide opportunity to meet key decision makers and industry influencers, brand exposure, and many more that will help you in contributing to national development. As we're all aware, Nigeria is our country, and it is important to bring together all expertise from various fields, especially from the diaspora. And I will never stop emphasizing how proud we are of every one of you in the diaspora. Now, the Nigerians Diaspora Commission, we are doing a lot to ensure that the Nigerians in diaspora are experiencing the ease of doing business. The creation of state diaspora focal point offices has been done to decentralize diaspora issues. So in other words, no matter what state you are in Nigeria, you can link up directly with your state diaspora focal persons. It has never happened before. But with the establishment of NIDCOM, virtually every state in Nigeria, as today 31 states have focal persons on diaspora so that you can engage directly. For instance, at the end of this summit, for those of you who want to go into whatever area of investment, it's easy for you to deal directly with the state focal person because the investments will be in those states, not necessarily in Abuja. So we're glad and proud of that achievement. Every time we talk about remittances, $26 billion remittance and all that, those remittances have kept us going as a nation. But beyond that, we are saying that we want you to get involved in investments by setting up the Nigerian Diaspora Investment Trust Fund. A committee has been put in place to work out the modalities for this trust fund. We had eggs from all over the world, Nigerians in the diaspora. So they will soon give us their report and we'll work to set up the Nigerian Diaspora Investment Trust Fund. Other countries have done it. We will do it, and I'm sure we'll do it even better and very, very successfully. Imagine all of you in the diaspora putting, no matter how small, into an investment that you will control. We believe it will be huge, and we look forward to that. I'd also like to inform you that the National Diaspora Policy is waiting for the approval of the Federal Executive Council. So again, we look forward to, in that regard, as we are with the Minister of Foreign Affairs, to please present that memo to Council, and we'll be assured that it will be done very, very soon. This will indeed help the issues as it affects Nigerians in the diaspora. Now, with the President's success achieved so far, I want to particularly thank His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, who has supported wholeheartedly the issues of Nigerians in the diaspora. Everywhere he goes, he meets and engages with Nigerians abroad. Now, this diaspora investment initiative, as you know, in the last 2 years, Mr. President was always represented by the Vice President, and the Vice President is here today as our special guest of honor. So thank you, Mr. President, for your support, for building human capacity, which we have in abundance as Nigerians everywhere in the world. So we welcome you to this topic, and ain't no stopping us now. We are on the move. So this virtual summit, as we said, is already bringing together diaspora investors and people seeking for investment opportunities in Nigeria. Somebody said to me on Twitter, I said, why are you doing diaspora investment summit? I said, why not? Whatever challenges we have will go away. Nigeria remains. And we as Nigerians everywhere in the world will build our country. Nobody will do it for us but ourselves. I just told you about these Nigerians that excel. You're not going to see that on CNN. You're not going to see that on the network. It's not going to make frontline news, but we have to celebrate ourselves, determine that we ourselves will build our country. No other person will do it for us. And we can do it because we are Nigerians and we excel wherever we find ourselves, and we do our best for our dear country, Nigeria. So I want to, at this juncture, thank the contributions of the Nigeria Summit Initiative who are collaborating with NIDCOM, the private sector arm of this summit. And I want to thank them. Mr. Badewa, the chairman planning committee, will get to roll out their names as we move on. Thank you very much for your tremendous work to have made this happen so far. Dr. Bassi, Secretary of NIDCOM, thank you for being there for NIDCOM and being a labor secretary. And the local organizing committee of this whole summit, I thank you very much. Once more, welcome to the third edition of the Nigeria Diaspora Investment Summit. Enjoy the summit, and we'll look forward to purposeful, engaging, productive, and effective Diaspora Investment Summit. Welcome, everybody, and God bless you all. Thank you.